Welcome, welcome. It is good of you to visit our camp once again. May you find here all that you seek.
And may we find all that we seek. Welcome back, my friends, to Quest for Glory 4 Shadow of Darkness.
You greet Gypsy Davy.
Come now, what can I do for you? What is it you seek here?
We went and got some potions from Dr. Cranium, then we stopped by Irana's piece for our lovely fruit. And on the way, I ran into a particularly nasty necro dog. It just kept charging us over and over and over again and ate up our HP like nothing. But we're here now, and we need to go see the fortune teller, which we might as well just get on with it.
I have seen in a vision that you have a friend in need, a stranger to this land like yourself. You speak with him in this room at the inn. This friendship will send you on a very strange quest. Perhaps at another time we will speak more of this.
She's referring to the gnome, of course. Sorry if I sound a bit wheezy. I noticed this especially in my last video, or 2 videos I recorded, that my breath coming out over and over again on the mic. I did my best to try to minimize that sound effect. I don't know what's up. I do know there is a bunch of bad viruses going around and I have respiratory issues, but we're gonna keep on chugging along. So if you hear those raspy voices or whatever, I'm okay. Don't worry. It's just, yeah, gotta get through it.
You will always be welcome here.
Tell about Katrina.
You tell about your meeting with Katrina.
I have no knowledge of such a person. Much is strange about your story. I would not entirely trust this Katrina if I were you.
I can ask about Irana.
The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery. I do not know her true fate, but I only know that her staff protects the town, and her garden protects anyone in need of safety.
Her staff?
The staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead. Although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night. I heard it speak in a dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell. When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. Oh, that was all I saw.
Tell me of this destiny spell.
In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff. The dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice.
So there we go. If we want to bring the dead back to life, we have to risk our own life and sacrifice ourselves. And that brings us back to Tanya. We now have a way to restore Tanya to humanity, but unfortunately it comes with a cost. Tell me about Irana's garden.
Irana's garden is to the south and a little west of here. It is a very good place to rest and heal. There used to be a small bush whose fruit was sweet and filling and always available, but someone dug it up and took it. Why anyone would do such a thing, I do not know, I do not know. There is a tree whose fruit will restore magic to those who use it, but only a magical spell can get the fruit.
In other words, you have to use fetch spell. Very good. Let us go ahead and pay her for what we came here to do.
Again, we ask the cards to reveal what was, what is, and what might be.
Card number 1. This is about the Queen of Cups.
Aha! The mystery woman will now be revealed. Let us see that which was her distant past.
Did we say the Queen of Cups was Arana or Katrina? It's been a few days, because like I said, my breathing has been weird, but the Eight of Swords. I'm pretty sure we'll find out as we go.
In her past, she has been dominated and defeated. Her significator card reinforces this impression of tragedy, of some cruel event that shaped her life. Let us learn more.
Can't read it.
Strength.
Strength.
It is a card of courage and defiance. That which bound her in the past could not break her. She gained her freedom, not through luck, but through her own actions. This is a woman with great inner qualities. The tragedy of her past has molded her present, but she alone has shaped her life through fortitude and determination. Reveal now that which is in the more recent past.
Does that sound like Arana? Because as far as we know, Arana is still missing, and this implies that this person is free from, what happened before. The magician. She is a magic user. This is definitely about Katrina then.
Sign of the Magus, the master of magic and self. She has great power and self-confidence.
Well, Arana has a lot of magic too, so.
This can also imply self-deception and illusion as well. Be wary. Now, let us learn what else the cards will reveal of this woman.
The inverted devil. Wonderful.
An inverted death. This signifies stagnation. She has not grown beyond the past. Rather, she is trapped by immobility. She is changeless, and her gains have been balanced by her losses. So, what can we now learn of the present?
Who wants to bet that this is probably going to be me? No, the 10 of clubs. It's not us.
This card shows that she is working towards some goal, some desire that has yet to be fulfilled. But it can also show power used for selfish purposes, some result she desires heedless of the cost to others. Again, please turn the card to reveal more.
Okay. The Two of Cups?
Aha, this is the card of love. Her present is influenced by affection for another. It seems that our mystery woman is falling in love with someone. This is not what she was striving for. It is something in addition to her current goals.
Interesting.
Now you shall reveal the future as she would have it.
Please don't be dark. The world. Yeah, she wants everything.
The world. It is the summation of all desires and goals. It can represent the reward of all one's actions, or the admiration of others. This can be the symbol of eternal life. It can mean attainment of ultimate power and perfection. Now will the cards reveal more of her desires?
The Seven of Cups.
Now this is truly the card of illusionary goals. That which she seeks to gain is only a delusion. What she desires and what she will gain through her actions are very different things. She cannot see that she is seeking an illusion, and should she attain her goal, she will ultimately lose.
Huh.
Now, Let us see the card which rules over all.
Alright, who wants to bet that this is going to be the Void? Ready? Set?
The Dark One plays a part in her present and future as well. Somehow her goals are linked to it. Everyone in this accursed land is affected by this Dark One. Oh, that we had never set foot here. The reading is over. No more shall be said about this. The cards have spoken, and so have I.
Well, thank you very much. Say goodbye.
You say goodbye.
Farewell. May your dangers be ever far from your feet.
Thank you, Magda. So what do we learn from this? You know, if it is Katrina that card represents, and if Katrina can mask her true identity, and the Katrina we met in the castle is the same Katrina we met outside the castle, what does that mean? It means that maybe she actually does care for us, but at the same time she seems trapped in darkness. And yet the idea that if she ever gets what she wants, she'll end up failing, maybe that's a reference to us. Maybe the truth is, if she succeeds in her quest, then what happens is she loses us. And maybe that is more powerful of a force than what she's seeking. Really interesting, really complicated. I guess love is complicated. You know, hey, we're still a single bachelor hero with no love interest.
Rather strange.
So we'll see what happens.
You
Oh,
did
hello.
it, didn't you? I felt you getting rid of my ex-fiancé. Now I feel so strange. What's happening to me? What's going to happen next?
You've seen better days. Hello, Rusalka. Or should I say Alyssa?
Hi. Sorry I didn't comb my hair before you got here. I tried, but it kept falling out. Guess I don't look so good, do I?
You know your eye is rolling back in your head. Tell about Janos.
I told you he was a jerk. Janos the jerk. I remember he even had bad breath.
How are you, Rusalka?
I'm kinda nervous. I don't really want to die, I guess. Still, I don't really want to hang around drowning people. I just don't know what to do or think. You're the hero. You figure out what to do. I trust you.
Well, if we remember what we were told, we need to give her what she wants most. And what does a lover who was spurned want most? The idea that they are loved. Kiss.
You want to kiss me now? Are you sure about this? I mean, it is unlucky to kiss the undead, you know. You could wind up dead or something.
It's okay. I trust you.
You reach out to take the once lovely Rusalka in your arms and kiss her goodbye.
You're sweet. You know that? Not many guys would do this for me. It's funny, isn't it? I always wanted to be kissed by a guy like you. Well, if I gotta go, at least I get my wish. Thanks. Let's go, lover boy.
Ooh. And just like that, Rusalka's
No
spirit
one
is freed.
seems to be listening.
And we feel a little bit better, you know? That's the life of a hero. It's the idea that we can... You know, what is it the gypsy said? We can be friends of the undead. you know, we're savior to everyone, regardless of who you are. Such a cool idea. All right, so what are we gonna do now? It is almost high noon on day 10. It was about day 12, I believe, that we need to go back to the castle. I'm gonna hop from the platform. This seems like it's the top end of the swamp. But I'm just basically gonna hop back and forth like this until our stamina goes down. And then I'll rest. Actually, I probably won't put a cut in. Let's just, you know, see how this goes. So how are you all doing? How is life treating you? Any concerns, worries, fears, or just getting through it? Regardless, just like the Rusalka, do not forget you are loved and you are appreciated. And if you're watching this video, I want you to know that the FlightlessBird here cares for you, and I want to see you be happy. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching these videos, and I hope you enjoy them, because at the end of the day, that's why I made the video. It's just to have fun hanging out with people who just want to, you know, watch some good stories. Let's hop to the shore and we will rest for a good while. Look how many rests it takes. Was it like 6 hours for us to rest back to max? And it's almost the end of the night. That is insane how much resting that is. But we're still gonna hop back and forth. Do we want to go save Tanya tonight now that we know how to do it? The answer to that question is no. And the reason I say no is because I'm not sure what triggers the endgame scenario. And I don't think I've ever remember playing through this game, taking my time and, you know, really exploring all of our options. And what do I mean by that? We have the options of still seeing more of the dream. We have the fortune teller telling us more about our fortunes. And all these are things that I want to see played out. Now it's nighttime, so I stopped. The reason I stopped is because I want to get something. So here we have some wisp.
It looks pretty much. You are surrounded by the mist and miasma of a swamp which stretches endlessly before you. It doesn't say.
And we can't call out to him. So we need to capture some wisp to get an item. And I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out. Gotta put candy on the ground.
Place some of the candy on the ground.
Because apparently, wisps like candy. And now that all the wisps are there, we can capture them in our jar, just like Link.
You capture a few of the will-o-wisps in a flask.
And now we need to use them to unlock an item, which we get back here. So you remember this monument, and we put our dark sign to the monument? Well, we had to do this first.
When you bring the will-o-wisp near the standing stone, glowing runes appear around a 6-pointed image. In the center of the runes, you can now see a small hole in the stone. An image of the sign of the Dark One has appeared on the squid stone.
That means we can now put the dark sign on the stone.
When you touch the Dark One sign to its image on the squid stone, the sign locks into place in the small hole. The points of the sign seem to point to 6 of the glowing runes.
And now we have to spell something out.
You need to spell a word or name appropriate to those who carved this stone.
So we need to spell a word or a name to those who carved this stone. And in the Dark One's monastery, we found out that the name of the Dark One was Avuzal. So we go to A, B. Sometimes it gets stuck. We just need to keep turning it. O, O, Z, L.
As you complete the name of the Dark One, you feel a distant rumble under the earth, as of the earth shifting, or some unimaginably huge creature stirring in its sleep.
Creepy.
Part of the squid stone opens to reveal a small compartment. You reach in to find a scroll covered with mysterious runes. The symbol of the senses at the top is the only part that you can make out. You also retrieve the Dark One sign, which pulls loose from the stone with a slurping, sucking sensation.
Ew.
The hole in the stone closes as you remove the sign.
Well, that's absolutely nasty. Now, what we can do is we can get another ritual right now, which I think we will go ahead and do since we are here. However, it's not going to be easy. And the fact that we are not at full health kind of is concerning to me. But we do have healing potions, and we do have a full magic supply. So let's go ahead and use our healing potion. That's poison cure.
That feels...
Now there's two ways to cross the swamp. The first way is to jump across like we were doing. The second way is to actually wade into the swamp. Yes, I just said wade into the swamp. That sounds horrible. The third way is we can cast our glide spell. Now, the problem with the glide spell, you can still die if they grab you. So you got to be really careful as you walk. I'm going to go ahead and turn the speed down a little. Back to normal speed. And we are going to continue to glide across. Where's my glide spell? Here it is. Zoom, zoom. We want to get to this platform here if we can. Let's go ahead and save. And we are going to put up some protection spells here. Let's put up reversal. Let's put up zap.
Your weapon.
And let's put up protection.
You cast the protection spell. It gives you a warm, safe feeling.
Although I'm pretty sure protection is going to go out in like 2 seconds. Okay, we still have more to go.
You cast...
I did not mean to cast the aura spell, but that's fine. Glide. And away we go. You heard that sound?
You sense terrible danger here. There is a great evil about this place.
Let's land and let's open fire. Okay, they surrounded us. We need to light them up. Come on, come on. Flame dart. Flame dart. There we go. And they can't get through our spells. One down, one to go. This spell is so powerful. Let's cast lightning bolt just to get us some experience with it. Wow, that worked too. And they are dead. Just like that, no fanfare, nothing special. They just die.
The standing stone looks like a crude, oversized tombstone. It is an inset six-pointed star figure, similar to the one on the monastery door. The points are slightly curved like the arms of a starfish. Arcane symbols label each point of the star.
And this is academic at this point. We're going to put the Dark One sign on the stone.
The Dark One sign clicks into the depression in the stone. You find that you can now turn the sign like a dial.
Now this one I never really fully understood because you're supposed to spell it Avuzal here like the way it is in the monastery, which means you start here and you go all the way around like this. But when I've tried it before, I can't seem to click on some things. This puzzle always confounded me. There we go.
Finally, you feel the Dark One sign settle. You pull on it, opening the tomb, and retrieve a damp but readable scroll from its depths. It is the Dark One's bone ritual. You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monolith.
And just like that, we have 2 more rituals. We picked up the first one, which is the bone ritual a while ago. Then we picked up the blood ritual, which I think is this one right here. And then the sense ritual was the one we got at the other area. However,
Your
this...
protection spell has worn off.
Yeah, I said that would not last long. Actually lasted long enough though. I'm okay with that. Now we need to go back. And once again, it's dangerous. However, we are taking the fast route, which is a glide. And we're gonna zoom our way out of here. The safest way to do this is to jump, because when you jump... I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit this arrow. When you jump, it's impossible for those arms to grab you. What a drag. Gotta hand it to you. You walked into an alarming situation. Bet you wished you hadn't done that. Well, I'm just glad I did, just so we could get the puns. The puns are always good. I approve. Let's try this again.
Your order?
This time, let's try to not get grabbed into the abyss. Come around this way. Just go, go, go. Go, go, go. Whoa, how we get up there? Oh, we went to the top screen. Cool. From here, we can just easily jump all the way up and across. And on out. Well, we need to walk to the edge first. And then we jump on out. And just like that, we have survived the swamp. Let's throw another save down. And let's head back to town. Oh wait, Katrina's not there. Right, day 12, day 13. There is still a few more things we could get, but I'm not getting them yet. Whoa, what happened to the music? It's like this thing popped up and just dead silence. These undead aren't that bad. As long as they don't get close, they're ridiculously easy to handle. Ah,
shoot. Go
shoot.
through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
I want to head to town, but it looks like we are having a quick detour here. We're gonna use the aura spell so we don't die instantly. And then we're gonna rush it, because our HP is dropping. And we are going to lightning it. Now, Flame Dart is our best offensive spell. Don't get me wrong.
Vanishes into nothingness, and the air slowly begins to regain some warmth.
However, I'm using the Lightning Ball spell because I'm trying to level it up. Because it's only 314, so it'd be nice to get to 400.
The barrow contains treasure that the Wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a dagger, 38 gold crowns.
Wow, that's a lot of gold crowns.
Kopecks, and a few old bones.
And of course the old bones we need for the potion for the jester, which we probably should do. Why don't we make it a point to do that tomorrow? So tomorrow we'll go to Baba Yaga, we'll cook her pie, and that way we can, you know, get his mojo back. We should really waste all our magic first. What are we working on? Frostbolt? Yes, our reversal spells worn off, our aura spells worn off. All those things have really, really short duration time because the skill is really low. Our zap spell, I think, lasts for one attack. So that'll be up for, you know, a long time. Piotr's not here. Come on, I want to hear you, Piotr. I saved the girl. Ah, Piotr, where are you? I saved the girl. Come on out. Okay. There is one thing I want to do, though, before we go to sleep. And I'm going to save my game first. Let's keep 28. Seems like a good number for now. Let us enter the monastery.
You push the Dark One sign.
Now, why are we back in this accursed place? Wrong one. The reason is because We no longer need this place to exist. We have...
This is a dangerous place. You probably knew that. Handle with care. An incredible sensation of evil emanates from over by the book. That seems like an excellent thing to avoid.
So we want to get rid of this place. And I'm gonna sleep for
After some
60 minutes just so we can get some energy back. That's... yeah, sure, we'll save under automatic save. That sounds good. It's probably saved under anyway. Flame dart.
You have just gained the Paladin ability to sense the presence of danger. The ancient book catches fire instantly and burns far brighter than you would have imagined. You hightail it out of the monastery basement. You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
And just like that, say goodbye to the monastery.
It looks pretty...
Can we look at the fire?
The monastery is toast.
And we actually got Paladin points for that. You'll notice that we got the ability to sense danger now that we have burnt it to the ground. I guess it was honor that locks your Paladin points, because our honor was at 326, I believe, and it jumped 25 points between saving the Rusalka and burning the monastery to the ground. So our stats are looking pretty good now. Our stealth is slowly climbing up. You know, the more we walk around, the better it is. Our parry and dodge, I don't think I'm ever going to improve again. That's just is what it is. Our picklock skill, once again, I also don't think that'll be improved, nor do we need it. We have like an 18,000 open spell. Our agility, I really would like to get this up though. And luck, obviously, but I don't know how to get luck up. So we may have to improve our picklocking in order to try to increase our agility and luck. I just don't know where to do that without harming our honor score, because we don't want that honor score to fall. It's been a crazy day. Let's go see what Arana has to tell us. So FlightlessBird here, and I slept in front of Arana's piece.
The massive gate to the...
And after sleeping at Arana's piece, and seeing the dream, something bad happened, and we lost a ton of honor. And the reason for that is because we forgot we have a prisoner in our inventory, and that's the wisp. We forgot to set free the wisp after, you know, using the obelisk. That means we got to go back to the swamp, and we have to free the wisp, and then we can watch the dream again. And at that point, I think oh, it's another one of these things. God, I hate these things. They are so strong. And once they get close to you, they like charge nonstop. Look at that. Look at that. Just nonstop. I can't even attack. Look at this. He just killed me. God, that's insane. And all this time he thought Necrotars were vegetarians. The final battle certainly ruled out that theory. Wow, that thing is just insane. I don't remember Necrotars being that tough. Maybe it's because, you know, we're on a lower skill level, but my goodness, that thing is ridiculous. We're taking off. We're one screen away from the swamp. Let's leave that guy behind. We do not need to deal with him. And let us go ahead and use our sneaky sneak and free our captives.
That didn't do it. You release the will-o-wisps back into the swamp.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag you around everywhere. Honestly, I didn't. So the wisps are now free, which means we're not going to lose a ton of honor points in the morning. And we can rewatch the dream. And at that point, I'm going to call it a short episode today, just because of the way my throat's been feeling.
Phew.
On the next episode, we are going to go back to the gypsies. We're going to go to Baba Yaga's. We're going to get the gnome his mojo back.
You def-
We're gonna practice something. Jumping, throwing, one of the two. And then at that point, we will, you know, call it another night. We're kind of waiting for day 12 or day 13 when we can see Katrina in the castle. Katrina, sorry. I do not know if that starts the endgame though. It's one of the things we just have to watch out for. And that's why I have a ton of saves, just in case, you know, we start the endgame by mistake. We can go back and do the things like save Tanya. Actually, I think that's the last thing we have to do is save Tanya once we get the mojo back. So we're almost to endgame, but we still want to see the rest of these dreams.
You are walking in the land of dreams, searching for something. You sense the nearness of Irana and feel her gentle presence beside you. You turn to her and see tears in her eyes. You feel sorrow and an incredible sense of loss and reach out for her. As the vision resumes, the darkness swallows her and she is torn from you. You feel her die as she tries to drive the darkness away. The darkness is trapped in the world between worlds. So is Irana.
So if we are to save Irana, it means opening the darkness to our
You
world.
gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
And in order to open up the darkness, we're going to need these rituals that we've been collecting. The question is, will we open up the darkness and let Irana free? Or will we open up the darkness and have our world devoured by it? Only one way to tell, and that's to find out on our next episode of Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. Thank you all again. Appreciate you guys. You are amazing. Love you lots, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.